lesson going live on YouTube. Look, right now I'm live on YouTube, so that's lesson learned after I scheduled a stream for the music stream, and I didn't go live for half an hour, and like the start of the YouTube stream was just like super awkward. But yeah, I've had a bit of a hiatus, haven't I? I just couldn't face any more modern Games Workshop and things like that, man. Like, I always say it to myself, like, you know, don't burn out, but you know, I've just got all these commissions on, man, and it just seems to be inevitable, you know, day job and all that. Same excuses as usual, I'm afraid, chaps. You know, with the day job, like, it's just really tough sometimes to get straight back to talking shit on stream when I've been talking shit all day at work, you know what I mean? Any chat, mate? How's it going? Good to see you, mate. I think you're the first one in today. Is my microphone choppy at all? Sounds fine. Okay, that's good. Fingers crossed it sounds alright. But yeah, we've got the absolute final stages of this War Mumak, Murmuric, or you know, whatever the hell you kind of want to call this thing. Like I said, the absolute final stages now, man. So this could potentially be quite a short stream today. We'll see how it goes. It's really just to get myself back into the swing of things again, really. Hey Buff, how's it going, man? I said Buff, mate. I'm hoping we'll see how it goes. I've actually got a collection booked for this tomorrow, but I'm going to try and move it to Thursday, because I'd like to, you know, take some beauty shots as well of this, because you know it's quite an impressive piece, if I do say so myself. And you know, I kind of like don't want to be rushing around taking photos and stuff. I wouldn't mind taking like a video or two, you know what I mean? And I was actually thinking to myself, I might just start streaming. Maybe I should start streaming less, right? Now hear me out when I say streaming less, because I've said this a million times before. I really need a schedule, you know what I mean? I feel like if I had like maybe a proper schedule, maybe I could start doing some YouTube videos and stuff again. Because the channel just doesn't grow anymore, you know what I mean? It's completely like dying on its ass. I feel like I've got to try something. I've got to do something drastic. Change something up. I'm just bashing my head against a brick wall here at the moment. I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place where I need the money short term for the commissions. But then that in turn, I kind of feel like it harms other stuff. I don't know. I kind of have these same conversations periodically with you guys, don't I? When I'm loud. Yeah, alright. Are we, is it peaking? What about now? That any better? And I even scheduled a music stream for Saturday. I can even do that. Jesus, already, man. 49 people in. Welcome, Raiders. Thanks for that, Painting Dad. Raiders, you kind of jumped in at the most uninteresting part of the stream, I'm afraid. I'll just grab it. What we're actually working on is this bad boy here. Look, it's almost done. We're at the very, very final stages of it, so I'm going to be rigging it. When I say rigging, I mean actual rigging. Find the rigging. Wow. I'm actually going to be using some like ship's rigging on this. And yeah, welcome in, I suppose. I've had a bit of a hiatus from streaming, so I'm a little bit discombobulated. Is that the right word for it? Let's zoom out a little bit. No, that's the wrong thing. There you go. So that's what we're working on. It's the absolute final stages of it. So yeah, if you want to see how this looks by the end, then stick around. And Painting Dad, what were you up to today, mate? What have you been painting? So it feels so uninteresting now when you when you zoom in just on a mammoth tusk, you know what I mean? When we've got like the whole elephant sitting there to the side. Like I said, guys, if you stick around for a little bit, we'll be doing something a little bit more interesting. But yeah, Painting Dad. I'm gonna be a painting dad soon. Would you believe? I've got a little one arriving in December, apparently. Well, I say apparently. That's when the baby's due. So streams and all the rest of it, everything's a little bit up in the air at the moment. I haven't been keeping up to my cheers man, I haven't been keeping up to my regular output, shall we say. Any particular Chaos Space Marines like Black Legion, or and then were these like Horus Heresy style, or and of course anyone who has raided in should probably say I don't really have a schedule. I stream when and where I want. I do 40k themed ridiculous music streams though on Fridays. You guys are all welcome to join us on that. If you fancy live techno, drum and bass, happy hardcore with a 40k sort of geek 90s theme, anything from Arnold Schwarzenegger, Star Trek, Starship Troopers, all the good stuff from the 90s, man. We mix up tunes of that live on Friday nights and have a few shandies generally, so that kind of stuff floats your boat.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Thanks for the follow, man. Who was that? Ogre King. We give you a special thank you for that, mate. First follow in a while. This is for you, Ogre.
Hot diggity dog.
This place is magnificent.
Is it the prospect of happy hardcore?
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, there we go, look. They'll start to Gruen. You want a special thank you as well, I suppose. The Gruen, mate, this is for you.
So as you can see, man is repping the Man's in Red, aka the British Empire crew. From London to the West Indies, all day, every day, repping those ends, don't know. Shout out to my bear King George, aka Georgie G. That man's a real don, real bad man. Don't know about that. God save King George, God save Georgie G. Bruh.
Yeah, in case you hadn't noticed, I am English. Right, what am I going to do? All my paints are everywhere. My missus cleaned up the painting desk and now I don't know where anything is. The usual story, eh? Mate, I bet you... Are you painting dad, mate? Is that a bit like factory work? Are you just having to just brutalise all of the trim?
Reinforcements have arrived.
Raja, thanks for the follow. This is for you.
Still alive, Gubbins?
Oh, Mr. Shaw! Sir!
Yeah, and anyone who's into Sharp, this might be your channel. I should actually mention that obviously when we do our music streams as well, we've got endless Sharp songs that we remix. I really think that like anyone from the 90s in Britain, there's like such a crossover between like Warhammer or 40k or anyone who's into miniatures and stuff and Sharp, you know what I mean? Yeah, God save King George, mate. Georgie G. Mate, if that's the combat patrol and you did the base coats in that amount of time, then you're doing better than me, mate. I haven't quite mastered the air. Well, I say haven't quite mastered. I haven't even dabbled in the airbrush. Yeah, I don't really have like sort of room to do it. I'm thinking about setting it up here and maybe just wearing a sort of gas mask sort of thing while I do it. I mean, or like get some sort of removable sort of hood thing that I could maybe use. I'm quite a fast painter, but for a combat patrol and doing all of that trim, I would literally start losing my mind. The worst model I've ever painted, and I've painted multiple ones of them, is bloody Gilliman, just because I hate painting trim, mate. It's like a proper bugbear of mine, painting trim. Yeah, but like you see, like this is like my main computer and stuff as well, so like if I had like an airbrush hood here, like, you know, I haven't been able to figure out like a decent way to kind of get it on the go. I could have it in the shed, you know. And like I said, where my missus has cleaned up my painting desk, I don't know where anything is. So a little baggie of RTB. Not quite the drugs I was looking for, but yeah, see, that's proper plastic crack, that is, mate. RTB01 bits and bobs, mate. Bolter, knife, bolt pistol in. Oh, there we go. There's a random RTB leg hanging around it. Poor bastard. See, this is why you don't want your woman cleaning up your painting desk, because there's a specific paint I like actually need. I need contrast wormwood, is it? Like, as in, need it. Like, but it is nowhere to be seen. There it is. You do it full time, do you, mate? See, at the moment, commissions for me are a bit of they're a side hustle. You know, I'd love to go full time, potentially, but if I'm brutally honest, man, I mean, we all get it. I've got like I kind of like almost feel like, you know, my painting's not good enough to go full time. You know, that's just between you, me, and the internet. I mean, even us, you know, people who are painting online and have got a half decent command of painting, we all still get those kind of jittery feelings. Like, you know, whenever I look on Instagram or something like that, and I look at like some of these like amazing miniatures, and I'm like, mate, how can I charge for my miniatures when there's people painting to that standard? You know, I've got my own little style though. I basically paint back in the day style, because I mean, my real love is old hammer, so I still paint things in a very old hammer-esque sort of way. Rough and ready would be the probably the best way to describe it, I think. Yeah, I know that, man. I mean, I am completely aware of that, but it doesn't kind of change it for me. Yeah, I mean, I've got my regulars, and I've got my little Etsy store. I mean, if you guys want to have a look at some of my work, just type in !Etsy in the chat, and that will take you to my Etsy store. Obviously, that's not my entire catalogue. That's just kind of stuff that I put up on Etsy because it's kind of easy for me to kind of paint, if you know what I mean. What I seem to be doing a lot of is Death Guard at the moment. I've got another Mortarian commission that's waiting in the wings. Currently got a lizard man dinosaur thing, whatever it's called, a carnosaur or something. I'm like probably about 70% way through that at the moment. I'll be painting that tomorrow. If anyone wants to pop in tomorrow, that'd be cool. Well, I said my real love is old hammer. Oh yeah, see the old hammer influence, man. I mean, like that's my thing. I haven't painted any of my own models in bloody ages, though. Which is kind of annoying, but you know, one day maybe I'll get back to it. But like I said, I got a little one, you know, I got a little one on the way, and you know, like my day job, I need to change my day job because I'm not making as much money as I should with my day job, you know. I do sales. No, I'm just telephone salesman. I mean, I'm an ex-teacher. I've lived in Japan, lived in China. My missus is Chinese, incidentally. And I know I could do better, but I mean, I just love working from home. And it's quite a small company. I mean, I could just ask the boss for more money and say, look, mate, if you can't give me some more money, I'm afraid I'm going to have to go. And they would understand. But, don't know, bit of a rock and a hard place at the moment. Yeah, well, we're all scrabbling around for money, aren't we, at this point? Isn't it unbelievable that people have money to pay me to do commissions? In all honesty. God bless them. Mate. Capitalistic hellhole. You know, you'll get some disagreements with that. So I'm gonna head off. Oh good God, no, what happened there? I've just stuck my fingers together, look. Classic modelling move. Just slowly. There we go. And I've managed to get bloody super glue all over this. I absolutely hate working with resin. Absolutely despise it, man. I've actually, when I do commissions, if it's a Forge World model, I actually add a Forge World tax onto my onto the commission price, because I know that, you know, I'm going to spend a good amount of time just cleaning up Forge World models, bending stuff back into shape, maybe even fabricating something that's, you know, warped beyond repair, you know what I mean? I think it's really quite ridiculous, the sort of state that Forge World released some of their stuff in, you know what I mean? And I really do think that there's no benefit to Forge World these days. Like, I don't see that their models are much better than the plastic GW offerings now. Now, what do you guys reckon on that? Am I in the minority there? And let's put those little bits off to the side, and let's get on to maybe the main event, getting some stuff done on the main event. Anyway, has anyone ever rigged a Mumak before? Because I'm going in blind on this. Oh, Shelob, yeah, but I mean, but metal is not as bad as I don't think metal is anywhere near as bad as what you call it, resin to work with. It's, you know, it's still bad, but honestly, I don't think it's as bad, you know. I mean, I wouldn't say it's trash, but you know, it served its purpose back in the day, because it used to be superior detail, but these days, man, I don't really see the point in it. I mean, there's going to be like loads of purists out there that would disagree with me, but We got anyone out on the YouTubes watching us, by the way? Anybody at all on YouTube? I said, you guys who have just kind of popped in now, I had a bit of a hiatus. I find that whenever I have a hiatus, getting viewers back is just a nightmare. I'm my own worst enemy. Okay, so I've paid, well, not me, but our man Buff Stew paid a horrendous amount for this twine, which is apparently ship's rigging, but I failed to see how this is really any better than, you know, I can't really see how this is any better than like parcel tape or something. I'm just wondering where we can kind of put this rigging, what the best way, kind of what the best, I was thinking of just super gluing it down, wrapping it round, and then just kind of doing the same thing the other side. So if we do like a trial one, I said, I know this is going to be insanely fiddly as well, and maybe it's not the best thing to do on stream thinking about it, but here we are. I think this is just going to take the model like to the next level, you know. So that'll be around like that, and then maybe this could, oh my god, no, it's already started. And then kind of maybe this one could go up to there. That would look quite cool, I think. Like I said, if anyone does have any experience doing this, then I would like to hear it. Yeah, so I reckon if I kind of like, where's the end? And if I if I like douse. Whoa, it's like smoke's coming off it, like fumes are coming off it. Yeah. Wasn't expecting any I wasn't expecting fumes to come off it, that's for sure. Now, I feel like maybe tweezers could be potentially in order here. Oh man, that's gonna look so sick. when this is all done. It already looks badass already. Look at that. I said this is really going to add like just an extra element of wow to this. I'm getting excited. Although I probably shouldn't get excited because, like I said, I can tell this is going to be a pain. Alright, Roger, man. Well, you know, thanks for popping in, and thanks for hitting the follow button so early. I could get like some tweezers or something, might be a better idea. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? I think just the super glue method is going to be fine for this at the moment. I don't think I need to complicate this too much. I almost kind of feel like the more sort of rickety and almost orcish this looks, the better. And we got plenty of twine to muck about with, so I don't need to be too conservative. And I bet by the time I've done the last one of these, I'll be a pro at it, won't I? This one looks a bit naff at the moment. And anyone who's an actual ship's rigger or anything like that is gonna not be happy with my craftsmanship, but you know, there we go. Looks really cool when the fumes come off these. Can I make this go all the way around and then up to the top one as well? I bet your nan would do. You think that being from Portsmouth I'd be better at rigging things, wouldn't you? Surely that should be in my sailor's blood or something. Bet if my granddad saw me doing this, he'd have a fucking fit. He used to make model boats and stuff like that, and he was actually he was a Navy diver. Oh god, that didn't work, did it? And he got sunk twice. Once by the Japanese and once by the Germans. No, I bet my granddad didn't, mate. Somehow, I don't know if those amazing devices were out. Really, yeah, I remember he had a Walkman. I remember seeing him in hospital and he used to love his Walkman. That had the radio on it. We thought that was the dog's bollocks, man. I can remember him having a Walkman.
I have slain many harder foes.
Thanks, Dave. I thought you couldn't cheer or use your bits and stuff like that. Oh, you got it back, mate. Congratulations, man. So when are you going to be moving over here then, mate? It took 6 months, just like obviously mine, like for me to get mine and my missus visa, but it shouldn't. But it should, I feel like it shouldn't have taken that long for you, though, mate. God damn it, this is fiddly. But I know that when this is done, it's going to be well worth it. Shit. Yeah, see, like a citizenship thing is a bit different than getting my missus's 2-year visa, though, mate. You know what I mean? That looks fucking badass, lad. Don't that look fucking sweet, look? That really like adds an extra level of craziness to it. And like I said, I'm sure that there's some proper way to rig this, but I've got no bloody idea. We're not going for functionality, are we? Let's be honest. Man, there's something just really satisfying and cool when those fumes come out of the rigging. Ugh. Man, if anyone wants to give us a hand and do the old YouTube thing, man, least we can have one viewer on YouTube, that'd be nice. Yeah, mate, I weaved the basket from twine I found in Box's Forest in Hillsey, which took me quite a while, to be honest. It took me like 20 minutes to get all of this rigging done. Had to brave all the chavvy little bastards doing buckets, which was the most difficult part of the process, was gathering the twine in the forest and trying not to get beaten up by ravening hordes of 17-year-old dickheads. Probably have no super glue left after today. Yeah, I nicked it from my grandma's sewing basket, mate. You caught me out. I feel like I'm on a roll now. Ah! Too cheeky, man. I should have stopped and glued at each stage. No. Thought I'd push my luck. Didn't quite work out. Man, it's really hard to kind of get what a difference this makes, like over the, you know, on the camera. Like, it's hard for you guys to see, but I'm telling you, lads, this looks the bomb, mate. Like something you'd find in Japan? Do you mean like the tatami? Mate, when I was living in Japan, I had an apartment that had tatami floors. If you ever live in Japan, my advice is don't get an apartment with tatami. Gets bugs in it, and it's a pain to keep and stuff. It's fucking annoying, and it needs to be replaced very often as well. And when it starts to wear out, you get these little splinters in it as well, which can be quite painful if they like stab into like the middle of your nail or something, or under your nail. Sorry. It's like even like Japanese people, like, you know, if it's got tatami, it's like, you know, they're like, ugh. The apartment. Shit. God damn it, this is so fiddly but so satisfying at the same time. It's not like what we were talking about earlier when we were talking about things like painting trim, which is like such a pain. There's something like really satisfying about this. I can imagine that for a lot of people this would be like hell on earth, but I'm actually quite enjoying doing this in a sort of sadistic way. Piece like hanging down like that, it looks kind of cool. Oh man, this really does look badass now. Shit bags. And there's meant to be 2 little flags that go under here. Alright. Enough room for that. Oh. Now we've had our first rigging failure, look. This was the first one that I did, so I'm not surprised. It should be better if I do that again. So the annoying thing is that I've kind of gone over where one of the flags needs to go. Oh, just breathed in some super fumes. Not fun. Or maybe I can redo this one here. It looks a bit naff. Or maybe if I just cut that bit off here, it won't look too bad. The only annoying thing is I'll give it up. Kind of gone over the hole where one of the little flags is meant to be. We can get that in. Get away with it. Now the good thing is that these ropes with the super glue on them on rock hard. I'll just yeah. Real closely to this complete. Please. Just want to see what it looks like with the actual tusks in. And I have to put like a little bit of something around there as well. Around the top of the tusk. But look, I'd say that's the rigging done, look. Maybe one bit from here to here. But that looks proper cool. Even if I do say so myself, especially like first time rigging something ever. Don't that look fucking sick, boys? Look at it. Mate, I'm just a glutton. I said, shall I do it? If Buff Stew, if he's still watching, he's the guy, he owns this Mumak. If he's still watching in the chat, he could have had this Mumak about a month ago. And I was like, oh mate, I saw something, man. Do you want me to rig up the... Do you want me to actually rig the Mumak? Oh, is it worth it? I was like, yeah man, it's going to look sick. It'll take me a little bit longer. Like we'll have to order like the... We'll have to order the twine and stuff, but I reckon it's going to just add an extra element. And he's like, yeah, go on then. And I'm glad that he made that choice because, like I said, I mean, this is just like an extra... This is something I've never done before. And like I said, it's surprisingly satisfying. Shit. Alright. One last bit. Now there's actually a question. If you're still there, Buff Stew, I'd like to ask. So let me know if you're still about, mate. Right, one last bit, and then that's the rigging complete. Oh no, that's it. That is the rigging complete. Or almost complete. Now, see, my suspicion is, look, I'm going to grab the bloke that, like, the rider or the commander, whatever you want to call him. And I reckon that these Forge World bits are not going to, they're not going to tally up to his arms. And they're made out of, like, the flimsiest, crappiest resin, right? Have a look at it. Right, so matey boy here, look. Okay, Buff, right. My question is, right. First off, mate, the rigging's done, so what do you think? Oh, there you go, Buff. Look. So it is now rigged, look. Doesn't that look fucking cool, man? Such a small it's a small thing, but it really does add to it, doesn't it? That makes it look like more real. But anyway, right, so this bloke, right, he's meant to be like standing here, isn't he? Yeah. Right, he's meant to be like on here. Now I don't know if I can. Now these ropes or whatever it is he's holding, I feel like they ain't gonna go where they're meant to go. And like there's one, like sort of one that's kind of like in a dodgy angle kind of there, right? But they're like getting these on and getting them to stay on. I just can't see it happening, mate. Yeah, I know it's meant to go into the Murmac's ear. Yeah, I know, but like I'm going to leave them off and let you put them on if you want. I mean, my suggestion would be to just maybe use some of this twine and wrap it round the ear. And then stick him on there permanently. I mean, because he should be stuck on there permanently anyway. Like, stick him on. And then wrap some of this twine round him. I just feel like, you know, they're not going to snap. You know, they can, you know, we can kind of position him in a decent looking way then as well. I don't know, mate. What do you think? Because these little bits are so flimsy, mate. And they don't line up very well at all because they're Forge World, so they're warped to hell. Or maybe a combination of both. I mean, they don't even stick into where his hands are meant to be. Because, I mean, I can't see how these are going to go on without snapping them. Because, like I said, my suspicion is these are really warped. Like, beyond repair warped. Because they're so thin. Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, I can't really see a way to do it. I'll leave them off, and then, like, because there's no way, man. They don't even go up there. They don't even seem to be long enough.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Who's that? Be gone, 67. Don't be gone, 67. Stay for a bit, mate. Please. It just doesn't go. These just don't go in. There's no way for it to work. If it was me, what I would do, let's have a look, see what he looks like. Get some blue tack. Also, special welcome to you, Begone. I should stay. This is for you. I hope you know what you let yourself in for, Begone, because you've let yourself in for this.
Bare knuckle boxers, gangsters, drug dealers. I mean, you wouldn't want to stay around theirs, would you? Well, guess what? I got an invite. I'm moving in with some of the country's most dangerous men, so we can find out how they sleep at night. And judging by this mob, there's gonna be tears before bedtime.
Now I'm just gonna use use a bit of blue.
Hello, my future girlfriend.
Hey, how's it going, Sil?
By the horror!
Thanks for the resub, mate. Have we got anyone on YouTube, or have we just got serial lurkers on YouTube at the moment? Right, let's blue tack him down, because I think, personally, I think we should, I reckon, because he's only using ropes anyway, I reckon he'd look better with like ropes wrapped around here and then maybe like wrapped around the ear bit. But I mean, that's your decision, man. I mean, because I could definitely wrap these round so that they look like, you know, they're meant to be there. I could definitely wrap this round so it looks like it's mounted on that ear, and then that could go around there like that. Look. And I think, I just kind of feel like that would look better. I think it would look better as well. Yeah, well, it would match the rest of, yeah, it would match the rest of the rigging as well, yeah. So, if you're happy with that buff, then that's what I'm going to do. And I'll pin him as well so he don't come off. So we'll pin this bad boy as well. It's no thunder, mate. I don't. Is it the music? You should be able to hear the music. Was the music a bit low? Was it, or was it this that you were hearing? What do you think of blood as well on some of the spikes buff? I know you kind of like a cleaner look, don't you? It was Thunder. Yeah, it was my thunderous pink Dremel, mate. please don't do this to me now. Black paint or something, so now I've got guide. I'm going to drill these holes now. I reckon about there. Know what, man? I haven't seen. I can't even remember the last time I watched Hellraiser, mate. With the Cenobites. Some proper. They're proper chaos, man, aren't they? Cenobites. Like 100% chaos. Are we running out of battery power on this, or this drill bit knackered or something? I think this drill bit might have super glue or something obstructing it. Yeah, that's better. Man, I've seen on like multiple like YouTube channels and people saying, oh, you shouldn't use a Dremel, you shouldn't use Dremel stuff for miniatures because the RPM's too high and blah 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 blah, and it melts the plastic and stuff. It's like, it really don't. Please be. Yes. First time. Look at that. Straight in with the pins. There we go. Straight in, mate. Awesome. Better than I expected. Wait, what? There's 11. There's 11 Hellraiser films. Alright, Buff, well, if you change your mind about the rope. I'll give you the I'll give you the oh, maybe I should have done this before gluing him on. This is going to be fiddly, isn't it? Right, I'm obviously not talking, I'm concentrating quite a lot here. Like I said, I'm concentrating here a little bit, chaps. Yeah, look, Buff, you can't... That looks better than... I think that looks better than... Oh, shit. That looks better than that piece of crap coming off. Look. That looks way more dynamic and, you know, it looks more real. Do you know what I mean? Liking this more and more. I'm going to be sad to see this go. I'd be happy to have this on my bloody mantelpiece. And I guarantee you that I bet that putting these ropes on is easier than trying to get the Forge World ones on, with like how warped and messed up they are. YouTube, you are being very, very quiet today. Do we have any of the regular YouTube watchers? Or is it all just Twitch today? Are you getting shown up by the Twitch crowd, YouTube? Come on. I'm surprised we haven't had Colossus or Mitch in here today, or have I just missed them? Come on, please. Right, this is a little frustrating. Right, put a little bit. Actually, do we need to put that in there? Little shits trying fucking car doors by the looks of it outside. How come you're on the 3rd edition, Buzz, then? So... Super glue in my eye. Super glue in your eye cannot be getting super glue fumes in your eye cannot be a good thing, can it? Unless you're like Eyeball Paul or something. Was it Eyeball Paul? Was that his name from Kevin and Perry Go Large? Right. I think it's time to actually put the tusks on now, look. That looks badass, look. That looks cooler than the pieces they actually gave you. Shit. Right, I just need to do some cleanup duty now, and then this is done. Bollocks. No. I'm pretty happy with this. So got a little bit of clean-up duty. Some little stains here and there. Am I going to be banned? Probably. Now, where this is army paint or speed paint, I really hope it doesn't like reactivate, which means I won't be able to paint over it. So just a couple of spots where I've missed. It's okay if it looks kind of like a blemish or something because it's a natural thing, but I don't want it actual red. Then it's obvious it's just a mistake. Shit. Alright. Almost there. So close. Snake. Contrast snakebite leather. Ah, it's the Games Workshop officer has arrived, has he? What is that wall of text I've got to read from you there, Dave Doggo? Right. I think we're there. Oh no, we're not. I keep saying it, don't I? But then there are... Oh, shit. Just fucking stay there. At last. Very
You will
last.
be punished!
Very last bit. Hey, how's it going, Firelock? Yeah, I started a bit earlier today, chaps. You guys have missed all the rigging and stuff. The rigging's done. The whole thing's basically done now, look. Oh shit. Just stay on there, won't you? Paint these annoying little bits. But yeah, after a bit of a hiatus, chaps, I'm back for a bit now. Got so many commissions to do. Need to crack on with them again, but man, I just couldn't even like look at any minis for a bit, or like just anything just Games Workshop related. Man, it's all just so disappointing these days, isn't it? Hey Joe Roberts, man, I think you're the first real YouTube person here today, mate. I'm kind of winding down a bit now. I started a little bit earlier, but I'm going to be back. Tomorrow, usual time. Same bat channel and all of that. Well, Mitch, if I'm going to be shutting down the stream potentially in a little bit. Any potential gaming we could do, mate? Yeah, thanks, Jay. Like I said, this is the absolute final stage here now. Chaps, we're going to be back on the music stream this Friday as well. I was meant to do a music stream this Saturday. I even like advertised it on YouTube and didn't show up. What an arsehole.
Yes, my gatekeeper!
I'll never be CEO, mate. Oh, how much do you reckon the CEO of GW makes? That's a question. What do you reckon that prick's on? $40 shillings. Well, that tickled me there, man. It did. mate, you can have those 40 shillings back, yeah, mate. I think this is it, chaps. The last two bits I'm going to stick on. Just a little bit of dust. Just a little bit of dust around the feet, mate, and then that is it. Pretty happy with it. Pretty chuffed with this, chaps. Take a few beauty photos tomorrow. And these ready to be sent on his journey. Just a little bit of red. A little bit of black on some of those bikes. So who's going to be here for the music stream on Friday anyway? Considering I made a no-show on Saturday. Who's going to trust that I'm going to be here? Hey, how's it going, Jeremiah? So man, people are turning up right at the end of the stream. It's because I streamed a little bit early today. My fault though, isn't it? I shouldn't have streamed early. I just wanted to make sure that I had enough time to definitely get this done today. So that, like, you know, I've got the I've got that feeling now that I've achieved something. And I don't have to rush around now. Tomorrow. There we go, lads. That is done. 100, that's done now. And it can leave my life. But it's been fun painting this. Like I said, it's not like a factory job. This is something that I've enjoyed painting. Like some other stuff. I've got to paint 10 I'm going to be painting up 10 flash kits. I think that's going to be a pain. I'm like, yeah, mate, I'll do those. And I've started building those flash kits. They've got so much crap stuck to them. It's unbelievable, which is kind of fine. I don't mind that because they're flash kits. That's like normal, right? But it's like, I was going to be doing a commission for Ryder, but I think Ryder's, unfortunately, he's basically potentially not really leaving the channel, but he's just quitting 40k because he built a whole army of ultramarines, and they've basically, you know, the new rules, they've basically just binned off the whole of Ryder's army after he spent loads of money on it. So he's like, you know what, mate, fuck that. Which I can completely understand, man. So we're not going to see him on the channel as much as we used to, unfortunately. Kind of good though, because he wanted me to do a commission of 10 stern guard, and as I was putting those stern guard together, I was thinking to myself, I really don't want to paint these. So although it's sad that he's leaving the channel, it's kind of you know, there's silver lining is that I don't have to paint 10 stern guard. And I was gonna give him like proper Mark 7 helmets actually, to kind of like give them a like old school feel, and he was up for that. But you know, man, I mean, spent a lot of money on his army, and he can only really play tournaments, and then GW have basically just said, yeah, like they've screwed him basically. So, you know, he was into the hobby for a couple of years, had a couple of games, and now that's it really, I suppose. Right, there we go, lads. It's too big to get on camera completely, look. But that's done. I think we can all agree that's looking pretty badass, man. And I think just putting that rigging on there has really, really made quite a difference. Look at the matey boy on the front there. How much now that looks like almost real compared to where are they? Right, so look, these are the lame ass like things that are supposed to, this is the Forge World rubbish, look, that's meant to supposedly hook up to this guy's hands, and there's no way this is that these would fit, or like anyway without snapping them or doing something, they just wouldn't fit. Look.
Hello, my future girlfriend.
I am beset by the horror!
Thanks for the resub, my man. But yeah, they just wouldn't fit. And now tell me, man, or tell me not, don't just putting the actual rope on there, don't that look much cooler? Look, I reckon that looks much cooler. There's all the extra rigging that put on there. Well happy with this. Well happy with that, lads. touch it. A few little bits here and there. Rigged to kill, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Real happy with that. Look, there's actually a spot. There's actually a spot of undercoat there on his mouth that somehow I've missed. Let's get that. Oh, he does actually have teeth and a tongue in there. Is that a tongue? It's hard to tell. Maybe I'll put just a little bit of purple wash in there. Oh man, to be honest, I cheated with this rigging, mate, because I didn't rig it properly. I just wrapped it round and used super glue. You know what I mean? Like, you missed it. I just completely just went with rule of cool. And the super glue's just held that. The super glue actually started smoking when I put it on the twine. I'll give the end of the bell just a coat of purple. As well. Is it, man? The rigging wasn't anywhere near as frustrating or annoying as I thought it would be. Like I said, it was basically, but the super glue made that. You know what I mean? Super glue really did make that, and I think it's come out really well. Better than I expected. I am seriously happy with that, and hopefully the Royal Mail allows me to, because what I'm going to do is, like I said, I want to take some beauty pictures of this, and I don't want to rush around doing that, so I'm hoping that I can rearrange tomorrow's pickup for Thursday. Right, okay chaps, so like I said, I don't want to burn out, so I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Now, what are we gonna do now? We're going to go and raid our man at Hut Armories, because I was looking at Bunker and then I was thinking, who should we go for? Bunker or Hut? I raided Bunker I think last time, so we're going to go and raid our man at Armories. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there, chaps. So I'll be back tomorrow, similar time. So keep your eyes peeled, and we'll be carrying on with that we'll be carrying on with that dyno. And maybe we can get the dyno done tomorrow. Who knows, eh? Maybe I can get 2 commissions boshed out in 2 days. Bang, done. Get them all posted and everything sorted. So on that one, toodle pip, ladies and gents. I'll see you all tomorrow. Mitch, you're on the Patreon chat, man. Is there any gaming we can do? Because I haven't done any gaming in a while. Maybe shoot something. And yeah, thanks for the new followers. Be gone. Anyone else who's still hanging around and wants to follow, you know the deal. Laters.